can. But that's okay.
I said, you know what, never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm face to face Monday through Thursday at Northern, but they're all evening classes from like 5:30. So it's work all day, and then my intern placement at the end, so I'm there 3 days a week at the shelter. And
So I think maybe.
What were you doing?
yeah, already my placement. I got to do 400 hours before May.
Well,
Just find a seat because they're getting.
Yeah.
Can you just sit anywhere?
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
400. Well, I do 800 for the 2-year program. I do it every year.
And then, yeah, you can do
Making
that.
the difference.
If we, don't have enough chairs,
Yeah.
people won't have parties, people will have to be standing in the restaurant. I don't need it, this is tough. It was hard to find enough chairs and to find enough. chairs.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
just by you.
Okay.
But just everybody be where you can fit.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
I got a fever for 12 hours.
Oh, my God. You want?
Yeah, I also had COVID too.
I already said hi to
They
you.
told me that she had COVID.
It's tight.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's possible.
Worth a try.
Let's see. Whoops.
Everybody stick your tongue out.
Have a new phone, I don't know how the camera works. Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
So for those of you joining us, just make sure that your microphones are muted, please.
Oh, I saw that.
Oops.
Please mute your microphones if you're joining us virtually. Thank you.
There are some seats over there in the anchor.
It's such a strange one.
Somebody else wants to have
My
to-
son.
will have to just say.
Yeah.
Then he brought it up north, yeah, like, no, they started dying one by one. But yeah, they look so very dry.
I do. I thought it was-
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like, they just-
Yeah, of course, that's it. No, I really like the.
I know, everyone else hates it. It's so, it's slow.
Yeah.
But I would say the producers are much better. Much better. Hotness.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Or better heat, or what I was trying to say.
No, I agree.
Sure. Oh,
Ask you to be ordained and they'll come soon.
So for those of you joining virtually, there's a process that happens between the teacher and the student where the student asks to be ordained in a private room. So that's what's happening right now. And then once that happens, they'll come out. Well, the ceremony will start. Motion, it's right here.
Homage to the Buddha in the 10 directions. Homage to the Dharma in the 10 directions. Homage to the Sangha in the 10 directions. Homage to the great teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Homage to the successive ancestors and bodhisattvas. Homage to the great teacher Eihei Dogen. Homage to the great teacher Keizan Joken. Homage to our founding teacher Jikai Dainin. May they all be here with us as witnesses. May they all be here with us as witnesses. May they all be here with us as witnesses. In the midst of the three treasures of all sentient beings, let us recite the names of Buddha. Homage to the boundless Dharma, Buddha, the complete Samogakaya, Buddha, the manifest Nirmanakaya, Shakyamuni Buddha, the future Maitreya Buddha, all Buddhas past, present, and future in the 10 directions, the Mahayana Siddhartha Pundarika Sutra, the great Manjushri Bodhisattva Narayana Samprabhadra Bodhisattva, the great compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, the many Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, the We'll do the rope chant 3 times. First time for these ordinates to wear the robe. Virtuous spirits are for emptiness, wearing the Dhamma's teaching. We how to save all beings. Great love, liberation, virtuous skills are beyond more emptiness. Wearing the Dhamma's teachings, we vow to save all beings. Great road of liberation, virtuous skills are for emptiness, wearing the Dhamma's teaching. We vow to save all beings. Oh, you're right, John. You don't hold this tab there. Freestanding vowels. I can think of cases. If you wish to take refuge in the triple treasures, you first should make repentance before the Buddha. The way of repentance has been practiced by Buddhas and ancestors and transmitted down the generations to us. All karmic hindrances are melted away by the power of repentance. Please chant together with me the repentance verse. We'll do this 3 times. All the karma ever created by me, from beginningless greed, anger, and delusion, through body, speech, and all the karma from beginningless greed, anger, and through body, spirit, I fully allow all the karma created by me, from beginningless greed, anger, and through speech, you have purified your ancient twisted karma. Please do one standing bow. Stand and approach the altar. In this ordination, we become new people. That, of course, is the ideal. And part of becoming a new person is you receive new clothing. You are purified. Believe it or not, you have been purified by a branch of cedar. And you'll receive a new name also. More about that in a bit. You have a choice between looking through foggy glasses. Okay, the next element here is taking refuge in the triple treasure. From generation to generation, all Buddhas and ancestors deeply respected and transmitted the triple treasures, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Please repeat these refuges after me. We'll do this 3 times. Repeat after me. I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Buddha as the perfect teacher.
I take refuge in the Buddha, the perfect teacher.
I take refuge in the Dharma as the complete teaching.
I take refuge in the Dharma, the complete teaching.
I take refuge in the Sangha as the perfect light.
I take refuge in the Sangha, the perfect light.
I have completely taken refuge in the Buddha.
I completely take refuge in the Buddha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Buddha.
I taken refuge in the Buddha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Sangha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Buddha as the perfect teacher.
I take refuge in the Buddha, the perfect teacher.
I take refuge in the Dharma as the complete teaching.
I take refuge in the Dharma, the complete teaching.
I take refuge in the Sangha as the perfect light.
I take refuge in the Sangha, the perfect light.
I have completely taken refuge in the Buddha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Buddha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Dharma.
I have completely taken refuge in the Dharma.
I have completely taken refuge in the Sangha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Buddha as a perfect teacher.
I take refuge in the Buddha, the perfect teacher.
I take refuge in the Dharma as the complete teaching.
I take refuge in the Dharma as the complete teaching.
I take refuge in the Sangha as the perfect life.
I take refuge in the Sangha as the perfect life.
I have completely taken refuge in the Buddha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Buddha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Dharma.
I have completely taken refuge in the Dharma.
I have completely taken refuge in the Sangha.
I have completely taken refuge in the Sangha.
Thus you have been emancipated to your original nature. The supremely enlightened one is now your teacher. Henceforth, please observe and follow the path of the Buddhas. Do not become involved in wrongdoing. May all the Buddhas embrace you with their compassion. Thus you have received the triple treasure. Next, the three collective pure precepts. Answer together. If you will, yes, I will. Will you strive to avoid the unwholesome?
Yes, I will.
Will you strive to do the wholesome?
Yes, I will.
Will you strive to benefit all living beings?
Yes, I will.
From now on, even after acquiring Buddhahood, will you continuously observe these three collective pure precepts?
Yes, I will.
The 10 grave prohibitory precepts. Will you receive these? Not taking life, not stealing, not indulging in sexual greed, not speaking falsehood, not abusing intoxicants, not discussing the faults of others, not praising self or slandering others, not begrudging the bestowal of Dharma, not indulging in anger, not disparaging the triple treasures. Will you continuously observe these precepts?
Yes, I will.
Will you continuously observe these precepts?
Yes, I will.
Will you continuously observe these precepts?
Yes, I will.
3 chances to back out. Okay, please do 3 standing bows after these 16 precepts. 3 standing bows. I was looking at our, preparing for today, I was looking at a list that I've kept over the years of people who have been ordained in our Sangha. And it's really a pretty long list. There were about 25 names there. It surprised me to go down the list and look at the dates and the names that were given to people. This is a purifying ceremony. It's a ceremony that's actually quite common across religions. This ceremony is a little bit like baptism and confirmation combined. Except we're doing this as adults. We don't ordain young children. Only adults, and only after they practice for a while. You can't walk into a zendo and sit for a week and all of a sudden decide you want to be lay ordained. So we require Well, we want to make certain that you know what you're getting into. We give you new clothes, the Rakasu. Actually, you give yourself the new clothes. Some places, Rakasus and okazas like I'm wearing here are sold. There are Buddhist supply houses in Japan, and you can go there and buy whatever you want. But we sew our own robes, and the robes that they're wearing, I think it's 19 pieces of material. It's sewn together in a stitch that cannot be reproduced on a sewing machine. Now, this has to be hand sewn, and it takes I don't know, it takes a long time to sew one, probably about 40 or 50 hours. It's called a Rakasu. It's just a little block of material. It's the same pattern as what I'm wearing. This is hand sewn here. And after you get done, you have a right to be a little prideful. Did you make mistakes en route? Oh, yes. And you probably remember them now. When I sewed this robe, 10 years ago. In a way, it's easier to sew this robe. It's sort of like building a house or framing a house. But to sew one of those, it's like making a jewel chest. The mistakes are just so evident. But you forget. And even if it's not perfectly put together, it's beautiful. Every robe I have ever seen is beautiful. Donovan and John are going to receive new names. They've already received new names. They haven't seen the back of their moccasins yet. John's Dharma name is Zengan. Zengan. It's a lot of fun to pick out a name. I've done this for children, dogs, and now Ordination. A Buddhist name really is not any different, I think, than most names. That is, the name is descriptive, but it's also aspirational. Now, Zengan means Zen rock. I'm going to suggest to you, if you have a young ordinee and you name him Zen Rock, that's probably not quite right. But John is old. I'm old too, not quite as old as John. He's been around a long time, and he's a benefactor for this group. He's always there. Except when he's out of town. He's out of town a lot. But he's always stayed in contact with me, letting me know, when he's going on a trip. And he's follows a schedule. I don't sit every time John does. So I don't know quite what he's doing now. Are you still going Friday nights or Wednesday?
Wednesday night.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wednesday night.
We're both there.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, you get people show up at the same time, and that's very good for the sangha that you've got. It's part carrot, part stick. So that's good. Yeah, John's always there, and that's been true since day one. I'm the oldest member of the sangha. The people that first sat with us many, many years ago, they disappeared a long time ago, moved from town. But John showed up literally just, weeks later. And so he's the second oldest guy here, second oldest person. Yeah, John has staying power. He's been a rock for us. So, Zengan. Now this youngster here, Donovan. Donovan's name is Daiki. D-I-K-I. Daiki means great potential. Great potential. I see a lot of potential in Donovan. I see a lot of potential in Daiki. Maybe 50 years from now, you won't get another name. But maybe 50 years from now, Zengan will be the appropriate name for you. You could work your way into it. Daiki is a young man's name. These are male names. So anyway, you've got new clothes, new name. A new refuge. Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Okay. Having received Buddha's precepts, you are now seated with all the Buddhas and ancestors. You are truly a disciple of the Buddha. Three standing walls. Be seated. Okay, we have a closing verse here, which I will recite, and then every service that we do, the Heart Sutra is part of it. So we will end with the Heart Sutra. First, this closing verse. In this world of emptiness, may we exist in muddy water, purity like a lotus. Nothing surpasses the boundless mind. Thus we bow to Buddha.
Great wisdom beyond wisdom, Heart Sutra. When practicing deeply the prajna paramita, perceive that all five skandhas are empty and escape from all suffering and distress. So Shariputra form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form the same is true of feelings, perceptions, formations, consciousness. So Shariputra, all dharmas are marked by emptiness. They do not appear nor disappear, are not tainted nor pure, do not increase nor decrease. Therefore in emptiness, no form, no feelings, no perceptions, no formations, no consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm
covetousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it until no old age and death, and also no extinction of life, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The bodhisattva depends on prajna paramita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist, far apart from every perverted view. The bodhisattva dwells in nirvana in the three worlds. All Buddhas depend on prajna paramita, and the same unsurpassed perfect enlightenment. Therefore know the prajna paramita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the prajna paramita mantra, proclaim the mantra that says gate, gate, para gate, para samgate, bodhisattva. May the merit of this penetrate into each thing in all places, so that we and every sentient being together may realize the Buddha way. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, bodhisattvas, mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, prajna paramita.
All stand.
Right back to celebrating. Just in time.
So this is where we, the ordinees and the teachers go back to the private room, and congratulations and hugs and tears and all that kind of good stuff happen, and they'll come back out. So if you want to remain on, I'll leave this up and open, and they might want to stop by and say hello. So I'll leave this on.
rules. We need to talk to people on the internet, so we're gonna ignore the heck out of all of you, I guess.
Say hi to people.
She's on PJ,
Oh, Kira's here.
Thomas
Great.
and Kira, Griff.
Thomas and Kira are also Wednesday night
Yeah.
cells, as well as Peter from China.
Well, Peter's here too. huh?
International.
Yeah.
Is that Juzon?
Who's down the lower left?
That's Chiazon, that's the
Emily's here.
head monk at Sokokoji in Battle Creek.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Matthias
Down on
and
the bottom is
Christie.
my friend from Lawton. That is Juzon. So good to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Good to see you. Whoops, whoops, whoops.
Thank you for being here. It's great.
Yeah. And Jenna. That's my niece from New Mexico,
Really?
Jenna.
Okay, okay. Who's that down at the very bottom?
That's a friend of mine from Lawton.
Okay.
And Alexander and Muggy are there, yeah. It's
Yeah.
harder to
Where's
see in
Alexander
the,
Muggy?
right there.
Oh, yeah, they're bad lighting.
Oh, yeah, there's Emily too.
Emily, Matthias
And
and
John,
Christie.
Charlie, yeah.
Okay, well.
Griff says, welcome Zengan and Daiki. PJ says, congratulations. Fudo says, please mute. Just gotta catch up. Okay, well, thank you all so much for joining us. Really, really nice to see you. Kira, you're muted, so looks like you're trying to talk, unless you're just gabbing with the cats. You-
Well, this simple little device worked and enabled us too.
There we are.
Oh,
Yes.
I was just saying your Dharma names and congratulations.
I don't know, Christian. and
So good to
Matthias
see you
seem
guys
to
all the
be
way from
not in
Oregon.
motion.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Daiki.
Your mute off.
No, they're moving.
Okay, yeah.
So. Anybody else you'd like to talk to here? Oh, a big barrel chest.
I want to have some. Did it. That's Jenny. That's Jenny.
Well, that's probably the next thing is we gotta do pictures.
To the back.
That was the sweetest kiss I've ever seen.
I am.
Yeah, we can unplug this.
John, Teshin, shall we do a couple photos?
Yes, please. Let's do a couple photos.
Find a bench to sit on so we can get a.
See.
Yeah, we gonna unmask for the photos, gentlemen?
Yeah, take the mask off.
I didn't shave for nothing.
Let them.
Oh my God, put her back on. More handsome than mess.
The light is bad there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to move them.
We should get one of them.
The lighting's terrible, you guys have to move.
You guys, we could go over in the library because the light is really bad.
Sure, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
it's just that bleaches you out.
So if you get a picture of you back there, that would be great, all together, back there. Or even right in the doorway.
The doorway is okay.
We're gonna do this. Excuse me, Brian. There you
That's
go. Okay, no, mask off one more time.
Mask off.
Mask off one more time.
Okay. All right.
Can I get one over here? Can I get one right here? 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you.
No, one more time because I don't have one. Why doesn't mine work?
I'm sorry, I'm getting everybody's way.
Okay.
There we go.